Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. It's me, Fiers, Femme, Shamika, whichever one you want to call me. It's actually really windy outside, so I hope you guys can hear me. I'm going to be pausing in between just, because of all the wind. I hope that it really does not disturb you guys. But I just really wanted to come on here and thank everybody, for my new followers, my old followers, people who have been following me from the beginning, to all the newcomers. I just want to thank you so much for subscribing to my channel and really taking an interest in my life story and what I went through, and just my healing journey, continuing to grow and evolve. Evolving is a life thing. Like, I don't feel like we ever learn as much as we would like to with our time being on earth. I feel like, you still leave this earth not knowing a lot of things, but I feel like when you leave your body, you definitely know everything and everything starts to make sense. But while I am here on this planet, I want to make sure that I learn as much as I can, I take in as much knowledge, and I could be able to assist myself being a better human being and having a better human experience, and other people having a better human experience. So again, welcome to my channel. I hope that you can teach me some things and I can teach you some things. And I definitely read all the comments that are sent to me. I just take my time and answer them back. I do not allow my comments to just go on my page. I like to filter through them because I want to keep this page a positive place. I believe that everybody has their own opinions on what might make them feel better, or about spirituality and, God and everything like that. So let's try to keep it very pleasant and be kind on this channel, because this channel is about uplifting and also following me and seeing what I'm into. Right now, of course, most of the time y'all see me, I'm in the backyard, and because I just love nature, I like being outside, and lately I've been working, so I have not been able to connect with Mother Gaia as much, and I'm just so happy that like the springtime is coming, because I'm gonna be able to come outside and actually sit down without being too cold. I still come outside and pray every day, but I usually just come out, squat in my yoga pose, pray, and go back in before work. I have a routine that I do. But yes, welcome to everyone that's new. So today, oh, it's so beautiful. I see a big hawk in the sky. That's very beautiful. It's a good sign. I wanted to come in here and kind of just chit chat with you guys like I normally do. I feel like that's what my channel is going towards. Just really sitting down and letting you guys know the thoughts that I have and the things that are on my mind. And from the influx of comments, I want to let you know that this is how I am currently looking. Today is, what is today's date? I don't know, my iPad is acting weird. But I believe it's February. I don't know the date. Hold on. Okay, today is February 24th and it's a Saturday. So this is how I currently look. I got my hair done again. I wanted to try the bohemian look. Yeah, and I'm feeling really good. I have stayed committed to everything that I was doing from the beginning of my TSW. I know sometimes when you guys look back at my videos, it looks as though it was such a short time, but healing in any form, in any shape, in any way takes time. I hope I'm not yelling. Healing takes time. So I was okay and committed to the process of going through that, and knowing that it was going to take me a while to get back to where I was prior, and even better. I feel like when I went through the TSW in the height of it all, my goal was to heal within, mentally, spiritually, and just heal the inside, my intestines, my gut. All of that needed to be healed in order for me to have a better outcome on the other side. I wanted to be even better than I was before. Like I was going through a transformation, because that's what it was. And so the things that I implemented was to make sure that coming out on the other side, I would be able to have a better way of living, know what's best for me, know what's not good for me. And again, after going, like, knowing that I'm about to be in a whole new decade and have new experiences of my life, I didn't want to be bothered with being worried about my eczema or any of that stuff. I didn't push the TSW on. I say that because some people actively say, okay, I'm going to stop steroids. I want to reiterate, I was not using steroids for about 20 years prior to that happening to me. But my body was ready for a change. It was ready to go through a big change, and I call it evolution. I always call myself a butterfly because I feel like I was in a cocoon at that point and moment in my life. And this was the chance I had to come out on the other side way better than I was before. So I still use my red light because red light has a lot of positives to it besides just helping with your skin. It has a lot of benefits to it. I still use that. I only eat clean, whole foods. I will talk about that in another video though, but I don't eat anything out of cans. I don't eat anything processed. I don't hardly eat any snacks like that, not because I'm trying to avoid it. I don't have the cravings for snacks and stuff anymore. The only two things that I really like is popcorn, so I buy it and do it on the stove. And then I also like, what is that? Pistachio nuts. Oh, and I like sunflower seeds, and I also sometimes still crave cinnamon bun rolls. And if you're from the Caribbean, I love currant rolls. Those are my thing. I love currant rolls, but I can't find anywhere in Atlanta that sells currant rolls. It's so weird to me. But anyways, so those are my few snacks. I still do my red light, and I started taking little supplements too. Like, I always took my soursop as a regular vitamin. I take that every day. But now I added my black seed oil, my colloidal silver, sovereign silver, sorry. And I'm going to get sovereign copper as well. And there's something else that I take, chlorophyll. I drink chlorophyll. I wanted to let you guys know to always stay positive, even when you feel like there's no need for it. You know, there's no need to be positive. I found that me changing my mindset and changing the way that I think about myself and just waking up with a different mental capacity, like, okay, today is going to be a good day. You wake up every day and you say today is going to be a good day. It's going to be a good day. Don't allow things to affect you, people to affect you, things that happen throughout the day to affect you like that. You can feel the emotion, but you want to let that pass, you know what I mean? Because all it does is make for confusion, hatred, and turn into some type of trauma, you know what I mean? Son, hold on. What are you doing? What you was doing over there? He said, forget your shit. Yeah, so I really want to be able to uplift some of you guys because I feel like, hold on. If I'm able to do that for you, you could do it for somebody else. And yeah, affirmations are a big deal for me. Thank you to the subscribers on here who subscribe to Flicker of Words. I really appreciate it. I'm going to upload some more soothing sounds on that channel. I also have Flicker of Words on TikTok. I post affirmations every day because I truly believe in speaking positivity over your life and how it can align you and push you towards the things that are meant for you, like what God has promised you. These things will come forth when God, I believe, feels like you're ready for that transition and part in your life. And I'm learning that in my own life, just from the influx of followers that came from nowhere. That had nothing to do with me. On my story, it was all God. And I just really want to continue to say what it is that God needs me to say, which is why I clicked on the camera today, not only just to say thank you, but aligning yourself with your purpose is the best thing you could do to live a happy and beautiful life. And sometimes, a lot of times, it does not start outside, it starts within, you know. you changing the way you think, you changing your mindset, you changing the people you allow around you, your circle. You know what I mean? Like, if somebody is actually saying something to you that makes you feel uncomfortable, like, you need to let that person go. You need to close that door. Be okay with closing doors as well. Like, a lot of times we try to hold on to things, people, places that we want because it's so known to us, because it's something that we feel comfortable with, you know, and it's nothing wrong with that. But if it's not, if this person or this thing or whatever it is not pouring into you, then you do not need to have this person or this thing or this place around you. It's time for a change. And a lot of times you'll know it's time for a change because God would definitely keep throwing it in your face. And every time he throws it in your face, it just keeps getting worse and worse and worse and worse. That's a sign, baby, it's time. I want you to grow. I want you to grow a little bit. So don't be afraid to let go of things that no longer align with you. You know what I mean? See how that just flew out of me? I feel like that message wasn't from me. That was from God. You know, sometimes there's messengers. People around you can be messengers too. This person doesn't even have to be in your household. They don't have to be your friend. I listen for signs everywhere. You know what I mean? And for me, if it does not fulfill me, if it doesn't bring joy to me, I don't keep it around me anymore. It's not worth it to me. After going through that, I wrote journals. I write journals. My mom's got me journals since I was a little girl. So for me, the consensus throughout all my journals was always, I want happiness. You know what I mean? And I always was trying to figure out what happiness is and how do I attain that. I feel like happiness is different for everyone. It's not really a feeling. It's something you can truly give yourself. But does it take time? Oh yeah, it takes a lot of time. Okay. I feel like I was in a cycle for at least 17 to 18 years, a long time. And after going through TSW, which I call a spiritual awakening, I had a couple of those already, but I went through a deep spiritual awakening with my TSW. And sorry, it's kind of windy. And while I was going through that, I realized that I was evolving, right? And so for me, I took the opportunity to be like, you know, I want new things in my life. I want fresh things in my life. And when I come back out of this and I can bend my limbs and I can do everything I can't do now, I'm going to make the most of it. I'm going to change the way I think. I'm going to change the surroundings and people that I associate with. And for me, I don't have a lot of, at the time I didn't have a lot of friends. I was just hanging out with I don't want to say I didn't have a lot of friends because there's a lot of people who always reach out to me and stuff like that because we know each other, but I'm talking about like close, you know, that close friendship, like, oh, if you got your girls or you got your boys. I didn't have that because I've always been sort of a loner. Like, I'll be in a group, but I'll be a loner in the group. And people would have to tell me to like talk up. So in this journey while I was there sitting and all I could do is sit and think and be one with God, I decided to change the way I want my life to be. And I started doing that by visualizing it in my brain. I wrote it down a couple of times, probably more than 1,000 times, what I want to do. And you could keep doing this until you truly believe that you can get this thing. And so for me, that led me to doing positive affirmations over my body, my immune system. Like a positive affirmation every day when I woke up about my immune system working for me, about it going to be the catalyst to change my life, along with me connecting with God and knowing that God is within, and you know what I mean? Like just pushing forward with that and talking and having conversations. Prayer does not have to look like one thing. Some people get on their knees. Some people meditate and talk to God. Some people talk to God all day. I know I'm one of them that connects all day. I just be talking to myself. And I also like to talk a lot to God in the shower. And my spirit team that's around me, because I truly do believe that my ancestors, my family members, my recent family members and my ancestors are always around me. They're always around me and protecting me and pushing me forward and helping me do things. And I acknowledge that they're around me and I appreciate them for being around me. And that's just my way of looking at things, because we are spiritual beings having a human experience. That's what I believe. I'm going to go a little bit deeper into that in another one of my videos. because somebody did write me and they said they would like to know about my spiritual journey. I don't feel like everybody's spiritual journey is the same. It's very different for everyone, but it's the same kind of specific rules. As Black people, we are taught to not, I don't know, I think people think it's like worshiping your ancestors, but it's not worshiping your ancestors. It's acknowledging that they did. It's acknowledging that they have done so much for you and they have walked this path before you, and you still have their DNA. So you're just basically thanking them for protecting you. You know, some of them can be an angel. Some of them could have been the person that was supposed to be the one that broke the trauma all around your family, you know what I mean? And they didn't get to do that. So you might be the new black sheep that is trying to correct everything that was put upon your family. That's kind of a little gist of it. But yeah, I decided to change my mind the way I think again when I was in my TSW, and it has done wonders for me. I no longer have negative thoughts, and when I do, I push that straight up out of my brain, because I know since I came through that, I can come through anything. And you watching this, you could come through anything as well. Like, don't allow anything to hold you back to where you're not trying to be. And you don't have to immediately do these things and just drop them, because I know sometimes people are like, okay, well, I want to not eat. This is just an example. I want to not eat meat, so I'm just going to cut it all the way out. When I stopped eating meat a long time ago, I cut everything out, but I was still eating turkey. Like, I did turkey for a little hot minute. Then I still was eating eggs. It's like a slow progress. Things do not happen overnight. I don't care what anybody says to you. That is 1 in a million that happens, where you just get discovered. Or like, I was watching, who was I watching? Aaliyah Face. I love her videos, by the way. And she was just talking about how it took her 10 years before she even seen any big changes on her YouTube channel. And it just happens. You just have to keep doing it. And I'm kind of equating that with anything in life. You know what I mean? If you want to be this type of person, if you want your life to be like, okay, over here, I want to be that girl who always has her hair done, her nails done, her toes done. Or I want to be that guy that just has everything, the money, the cars. You know, you have to start taking little steps. You can't be like, when I get this job, when I do this. Start working on yourself, even when you have nothing. Start working on in your mind, because you do have something. We're not going to touch on that. Everybody has something. I woke up this morning. I want to be in my own place, but right now I'm not. Still not in my own place. But we got this job, though. You know what I'm saying? So the planets come together. So you got to be like, I'm thankful for my hands, because you can use them. You can use them to type. You can use them to work. I'm thankful for my neck, baby. I'm thankful for my hair. I'm thankful for this home that I got, even if it's not the one you want to be in for the rest of your life. Be grateful. God gave you a home. You got a roof over your head. Your bills is paid. You got clothes to put on. You can wash your face every day, take a shower every day. There's a lot of people who can't do that. There's a lot of people who can't afford to have even one meal a day. They have to beg someone to do that. So you have to be in a grateful mindset. I find that being in a grateful mindset helps so much. It helps so much. And if it's hard for you to do it verbally, open that iPhone you got, open your notepad, make a headline, I am grateful, 2024. Do 3 every day. This is my homework to a lot of people watching my videos. Do 3 gratefuls every day. It could be something as simple as, I'm grateful for my mother, if y'all have a good relationship. I'm grateful for my dog. I'm grateful for the green grass. I'm grateful for the sun. I'm grateful for the sky. I'm grateful for Mother Earth. You know, just little things. And you read that every night before you go to bed. I think I'm up to like 200 and something. Yes, I read the whole damn thing, okay? And even if you don't do it every night, maybe Sundays, you dedicate time to a 5-minute window, or, you know, some type of 15 minutes to yourself. Mothers out there, fathers out there, find a moment when you can do that for yourself. And then you can include your kids, like, okay, babies, let's get a mason jar, and we're going to write down what you're grateful for. Even if they can't write, you can write it for them. Put it on a Post-it note, put it in a mason jar, you know, And then every Sunday, you guys can sit down and pull one out and say, okay, this is what Gracie was thankful for. You know, you can make little games out of it with your kids. But being grateful is such a big thing, and it changes your mind in ways that you can't even fathom. I will continue to tell people that affirmations has done it for me, because it has, you know, not thinking about what I don't have, but thanking God for what I do have, so that when he or she is ready to bless me with all the abundance that I can't even fathom, I will know how to be grateful for that. I will know how to not let it slip through my fingers. I will know how to share that abundance when and if I am that lucky. Okay? Yeah, so I just felt the need to say that for some reason. And just always believe in yourself. Always believe that you can get from point A to point B. And before you know it, you're going to be all the way to, let's say, letter S, you know what I mean, on your timeline of what you want to get done. If anyone is around you that is not giving you good positive vibes, leave them alone. Have that journal. I sell journals myself. They're pretty cheap. They are on Amazon. I am an Amazon author in that in that sense, because I make journals. The link is down below. Anything that I ever talk about is down below. In most of my videos, I wanted to also say this, in most of my videos where I'm giving you tips on the red light, any type of mask I'm doing, or anything like that, the link is always down below. Always check my description box, because I always have what I use to wash my face in there. I always have what I use to wash my clothes in there. If you have any questions, definitely leave it in the box below. And also, I wanted to ask you guys I want to do a video where I'm answering questions about TSW or anything that you might have a question. If it is something that I would like to answer, I would definitely answer it in another video for you guys. So if you want, you can leave questions or suggestions down in the box, in the description box, the comment box. So much boxes. So leave anything you want me to talk about in the comment box. If you have any questions, leave it in the comment box. I'm going to do a video where I'm answering questions. That depends on how much questions I do get. And yeah, have a beautiful day. Have a beautiful day. Have a beautiful night. And just, enjoy yourself. And don't be down on yourself. Love on yourself. Pour positivity into yourself. Don't allow anybody to make you feel less than. And yeah, hold that head up high, because you're important. You're God's child. You know what I'm saying? Don't write anything negative on my page, because it won't make it to the comments. And yeah, again, thank you so much. I'm really appreciative. I'm in shock still. But, one more thing. My mission on this page is to provide positivity. I'm not sure if I want to push that more into also having a podcast. We'll see what happens. But I do love that my words are out there and they're helping people in a positive way. And I hope that when you learn something from my page, you can also pass it along and find that space in your heart, in your green chakra, to be able to be more loving to people outside of yourself. And always think about somebody's situation before you talk about them. Because sometimes you really just don't know what is going on in somebody's life. You're just seeing what they allow you to see. So let's be a little bit more caring, a little bit more understanding. And, we can still have jokes and laugh and stuff like that. But let's be a little bit more empathetic in the world. I feel like we're missing that now. And, yeah, I just want it to be better. You know what I mean? And trust me, when you put that energy out, baby, you get it back. You get it back in little wins. You get it back in big wins. And little by little, you'll start to be amazed by what God can do. So, yeah, later.